Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. Are you all currently in recovery mode? I hope that you are. I hope that you get to take some time off in this liminal space between Christmas and New Year's, which is usually one of my favorite times of the year because a lot of things can just kind of wait until next year, right? And we also get to share in the joy of having family and friends around, enjoying some of the things that might have appeared under our tree. So I hope that you are getting some of that joy and some of that quality time with your loved ones. And if you have a moment, I would love to see you in our 12 Days of Christmas series or 12 More Days of Noel, which of course alludes to the fact that I post unboxing videos every single day. But for Advent from December 1st through the 24th, I was posting an extra video at 8 a.m. Pacific, opening different Advent boxes. And when I discovered that there are a lot of Advent boxes, but also 12-day boxes, I decided I wanted to do a 12-day series as well. So check that out. It is also in the 8 a.m. time slot, and hopefully I will see you over there. All right, you guys, so today I have a lovely little box. It is in fact the pink sugar box, which has been sent to me for review. This is probably the most budget-friendly box that I open here on the channel. It is just $15 plus I believe $6.50 in shipping. So it used to be $5, but some of you have let me know that the shipping did go up a little bit, which is totally understandable. I will leave an affiliate link for you in the description box below. Affiliate link just means that I may receive a small commission, and it is something that definitely helps to support the channel. You guys, running an unboxing channel is not for the faint of heart or not for the faint of budget. It definitely takes a lot of funds, so I do appreciate when you're able to use those referral links or affiliate links. So let's go ahead and see what we have got. Now, I will say that this time around, not all of our 5 products that appear in Pink Sugar Box every month, not all 5 of them fit into the box. There was one that was inside of a mailer bag, but we'll get to that in a second. So, opening it up, oh, it looks like we got a little extra. We got a little piece of like candy cane on their little card, so that's always a nice appreciated treat. That just tells us about the referral program that they have that you can also participate in, just as I do. And then we have our little spoiler sheet, which doesn't tell us a lot of information about the actual items. They do say that the retail value, the total retail value of every box is around $50 or more, so you're looking at an average of $10 per item, which is not too bad, right? I think that's pretty good on a box that's just $15 plus shipping, right? So a very affordable box. If you're just looking for a little treat, it's definitely something that you could share with the other women in your household. There's usually a really nice array of items, lifestyle items, like we'll get some beauty, we'll get some accessories. Sometimes we'll get some more like household items. That's a little bit more rare. So there is all the information, so I've got it. And then also one of the other perks, of course, is that as a subscriber towards the end of the month, if they have any extra items from that particular curation, you can buy them at a really discounted price. So if there's something you want to stock up on or something that you want to re-gift to a group of friends, that's the way to go, because they do really have a nice savings there. So you will get a nice exclusive code essentially as a subscriber. All right, so now that I've pulled that out, I'm going to share with you the item that didn't fit into the tiny pink box, which is these fuzzy slippers, which have been just staring at me in my hallway. So it just depends on the time of year, but right now my hallway is where the boxes to be filmed are sitting, much to my husband's chagrin. But these have been kind of like staring at me. I'm like, I kind of need some fuzzy slippers. Like, he's like laughing at me, being like, my toes are so cold. He's like, there's slippers right there. I'm like, I haven't unboxed them yet. I can't wear them. So these are Isaac Mizrahi slippers. Do you guys remember Isaac Mizrahi? And he was like one of the first designers, I feel like, that we saw on reality TV. Now, you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, I am not like a big animal print, leopard print fan, but these are kind of cute. They're kind of like a taupe color. They're not that traditional like gold color. So I don't mind them too much. Now, when you do sign up for Pink Sugar Box, you do tell them some preferences, and you also tell them your shoe size. We've definitely gotten like flip-flops before. I think we might have gotten some fuzzies before as well. So Isaac Mizrahi, New York, they do get some like pretty well-known brands. Very, very fuzzy, like Sherpa lining in here. here. This is just like the tag and some like silica, I think, in there. So got a little pink lining, but they look like they're going to be pretty comfy. They have a nice little rubber nubbies on the bottom so you don't slide across the floor too much. I don't know if I'll wear them. I have quite a few nice slipper socks that I do wear around the house, just because, again, the animal print thing. Like if they were solid black, you know, or if they were gray, I'd probably wear them more, but I do know some people who would probably enjoy them, so I might pass them on. Even though, you know, the holiday is technically over, I am always giving things away in my secret password giveaways, and of course I am still putting together those Advent boxes, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you watch that Advent unboxing playlist, because you could answer a few multiple choice questions and get entered to win some items. All right, let's see what else we have got besides some fuzz from the slippers. This looks like a gua sha. It's from Mickey Minnie, so it came in this little plastic. Of course, we do get a lot of pink stuff from Pink Sugar Box, which is not surprising because Pink Sugar Box, right? So I don't know if I can open this. I was gonna see if I could open it without having to cut it. Sometimes you can. Because I do like to take photos of this box as well. I do some product photography for some of the boxes that we open here on the channel, and so I always like to keep things pretty pristine, but I do want to be able to show you the gua sha. So there was a time when gua shas and jade rollers were like everywhere. I swear they were in every single box, and they've kind of diminished a little bit more now. Man, this does not want me to open it. I can't quite get it to open. But basically, it's just a tool that you can use to sort of uplift and stimulate the cells in your face. It's supposed to promote, or I guess sort of be an anti-wrinkle sort of situation, which we love to hear that, right? So I'm not gonna be able to save the packaging on this one, so apologies to the Pink Sugar Box in advance because it doesn't want to open up. Let's see, I got one nail in there, but still, it's very sealed. All right, let's see. Still trying. It's making me practice my patience, that's for sure. Okay. Well, I ruined the packaging anyway. So this is what it looks like. This is the familiar gua sha shape. I always kind of think it looks like the SeaWorld symbol. Usually I've gotten them in jade or rose quartz. So this is probably just plastic, but it's still got the same shape, like I said. So you can use it along your chin in that little notch. You can use it in these sweeping upward motions. There are lots of YouTube videos about it. You can also use it to apply your serums. I know people like to do that with these and the jade rollers. And you can use it for tissue massage other places in your body. So you can find different ways to use these different curves. So obviously this one is a little bit more shallow, this one is a little deeper, and then you do have that notch, and then you do have this end. So you've got like basically 4 sides to work with. So it's something that you could definitely look into, and it just kind of feels good. So I don't mind getting that gua sha facial tool. All right, looks like we've got, I think this is probably a palette, a beauty item, which is also going to be tricky to get into. I should have done a little pre-unboxing, you guys. I apologize. But so now I'm going to use my knife and ruin some more packaging for you. Oh, man. But I do like to do the unboxing itself whenever possible on camera, because for me, that's part of the experience. I like to see honest opinions in my unboxings. So you definitely get honest opinions from me, at least in my facial expressions. I try to be pretty diplomatic for the most part. But you know, sometimes there's things that we don't need to say much about. So this is what it looks like. I did get that wrapper off, so you can see that holographic packaging, which is of course lovely. Measurable difference, refreshingly radiant. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have a mirror, so I don't have to blind you with that. But let's see what this is. So it looks like it's a full like face palette. So refreshingly radiant palette. So it looks like, see, a portable palette from Measurable Difference offers you the right tools from the trade to renew your appearance. It showcases 2 neutral blushes that give you a perfectly authentic glow and 3 flattering eyeshadows that let you create a feminine and flirty look. The all-around colored lip gloss gives high shine impact with intense sex appeal. This is one easy to carry palette that is hard to do without. All right, well, I like that. So those are pretty bright blushes in all honesty for me. I don't know how, it looks like there was like a little bit of fallout in there, even though it did have the little plastic over it. Very usable eyeshadow colors though. You could even use this one as a bit of a highlighter. They have like the teeniest bit of shimmer, but not super sparkly. And I know a lot of people don't like to have a ton of shimmer. So that's a like nice happy in between. And then I think that that little, ribbon that's sticking out is supposed to help me get that lip gloss to come out, but it's not working, and I don't want to like ruin the shadows by trying to pull that out. You'd think that would be a little bit easier to tug out, but it's not working, you guys. So I'm gonna have to like work on that a little bit more. I wonder if it will just like fall out if I tug on it, but probably not. It wants to be difficult. I think it was supposed to be in there a little bit differently, so I don't know how I'm supposed to pull that out, but I'm sure I can probably manage it eventually. Let's see if that ribbon wants to help me out. There we go. All right. Whew. I think the ribbon might have possibly supposed to have been going the other way, but it didn't really help it much. But this is what this looks like. Let's see. It is, wow, that's actually pretty orange. I think that is the actual color of it. So to me, that's not like the most neutral. Yeah, that's the actual color, but maybe it goes on pretty clear. So, okay. All right. But that is a kind of cool palette. I honestly wish that the packaging was a little bit smaller so that it would fit into a clutch, right? Because it's like a pretty like thick box, and I'm sure that those little palettes don't actually go that deep, but maybe they do, who knows. Anyway, it's very cute. I like a full face palette. I think that's kind of nice. As someone who doesn't wear a ton of makeup, for me those actually are very helpful sometimes, so that's a nice item. All right, oh, to go along with it, looks like we got a brush, so a Savvy Minerals blush brush. Again, I don't use a lot of blush because I have naturally rosy cheeks, and these days they're real rosy because I've been experiencing some rosacea for the past couple of years, and kind of started when we all started wearing masks, but I'm trying to get it to work. But this is what the brush looks like. It's a nice soft brush. I won't touch it because I'll probably pass it on to someone, but that's kind of nice, and it went, of course, with the palette, so they do a really good job at Pink Sugar Box of sometimes pairing some of the items together. So 2 beauty items and 2 like self-care items with the gua sha, and the one I'm going to share with you right now, which is the Space Story Everyday Acai Sheet Mask. You know, we always love to get a sheet mask. They make great easy gifts that you can slip inside of a card, and they're also just a really easy self-care thing where even if you've been at the end of a very, very long day and you're just super tired, you're like, I should really do my whole skincare routine and do all my serums and my gua sha and do the stuff. Sometimes you can't, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna wash my face, I'm gonna stick this sheet mask on and call it a night, and sometimes that's the best. So I do appreciate that. Let's see, it says, want to brighten, moisturize, and protect all at the same time? Look no further. This sheet mask will do all that and more. Infused with a nutrient-rich essence, your skin will be left super smooth and glowy. Again, I don't want glowy skin. I have naturally glowy skin because I feel like I always look a little sweaty, but I get what they're saying. You want to look dewy and luminous, right? Dewy and luminous. Anyway, I like the promises of it anyway, but let's talk about what we got in this box, and you guys can tell me in the comments below what your very favorite was. So, kind of a lot in the beauty and self-care on this side. So we got our gua sha, which you can use. You can also use the gua sha at the end of your sheet mask, right? You know, when there's still that residue and they tell you to go ahead and massage that in, maybe you use your gua sha for that to like lift and tighten and firm and all those things. And then if you are not going to stay home for the evening and put on your fuzzy slippers, I vote for that option. If you're going to go out on the town, because we do have that big night of the year, which always feels like a little bit of a disappointment because I'm always like, someone throw a party that I can go to, not me, you. Or I'm going to spend a bunch of money on this party to go to. No, I'm not. I think I've gone to like one big New Year's event where it was not a cheap ticket, and it was, you know, I wanted to be at home and comfy and do maybe a champagne toast and then go to bed. That's me. I'm very much an extrovert that has introvert tendencies. Yeah. So anyway, let me know in the comments below if you have New Year's plans. But even if you didn't, what's nice about this is not like a super glam palette, and that's why I appreciate it, because it is very much more like daytime, very neutral, even though I wouldn't use the blushes. We did have a nice blush brush that seems pretty nice to me, and a brand that I think I've heard of before, the Savvy Minerals. So you guys let me know in the comments below what your favorite was. Again, keep enjoying this holiday time. I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing, or maybe you can go back a couple of days and start watching the 12 Days of Christmas series that I started on the 25th. I will see you all very, very soon.